live. We're live.
Yo, 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 welcome along to the WTF1 Watchalong with two very ill men. Myself and Tommy, the WTF1 founder. If you probably, you can hear it in my voice. Tommy, you don't sound as ill, but that's because you're a couple of days behind. If you're claiming I've given you this, I think it's far too quick of a turnaround for you to have got ill off me. But either way, welcome. We're not late. Everybody's popping off going, we're late. The session hasn't started. For us, that is very early indeed, to be honest with you.
Exactly. Normally it's as the cars are going down the pit lane.
Exactly, at the end of Q3. That's basically when we go live. So welcome to Mexico. Welcome to the qualifying watch-along. And it should be a very, very interesting qualifying. Sergio Perez looking very nice. So nice, in fact, Tommy. You reckon he's going to get pole?
I've just, why not? We all initially went for exactly the same prediction, so I thought I'd mix mine up a bit. You wouldn't bet against.
Sorry. What have you done to the end of that track map, by the way, for Mexico? It literally just goes into like a.
What's
like
that?
You've done half the track and then you've just gone loop.
Oh yeah, it's the old Mexico circuit. Oh, I wish it was that. I didn't even realise that.
That's literally like if people have seen the Kimi Raikkonen challenge that we did for Shell House in Mexico. That's basically what I drew.
That's just the old Mexico. I forgot about that. I just saw that and was like, "Yeah, that's the track." That's a 7-year-old layout. My brain,
you're not wrong.
I'm just
it's a Mexican circuit, but it's not the one we were all after, Tommy.
It's because I was like wishing that the stadium section didn't exist for racing. It's great for the fans.
Wow.
But
God, all the fans there will disagree with that one. 40 seconds till quali starts. So welcome along. If this is your first time to a qualifying watch along, we are behind. We always will be. I have got snot in my nose as well, so I apologise if I have to cough or whatever during it. Don't worry, it's not COVID. Moving on, we won't be showing any footage because that's not allowed. And we will be interacting with you guys via the chat as well in the slower, duller periods. And hello, Oliver Ewans, who says, "Hi, Matty," in capital letters. Oliver's feeling it. I will also be feeling it. But it's like a
typical British
like
people, says Suki. I don't know what that means, but cool. But yeah, classic. I don't know what we've said. We've said something British bias already.
Or maybe we have a cold and British people
maybe
typically have colds. I'm not sure, but I'm ready. I'm ready for some more Formula One, Tommy. I really am. Like it feels like a while. Mainly because whenever we don't have we have 1 week break and we're like F1's been away for ages. Well, we've got 3 in a row coming up. So
yeah, 5 in 6 weeks.
5 in 6. We'll be finishing in the middle of December. A couple of weeks after the finale, it'll be Christmas.
Sonoda has no tyres. That's an interesting tactic.
I needed to start the timer. That's something that I have not done
that
yet,
long,
so
a week away, and we've forgotten.
I think you did. Did I? I don't. Did I do? Oh God! I've just paused it. I'm an idiot. Oh, for God's sake!
Oh, what's going on with the Sergio Perez's rear wing?
Oh no! I've nailed it. I've absolutely nailed it. Everybody, do not worry. Why is the track upside down? We've just discussed that Tommy's got the wrong circuit. He's just included the wrong circuit, hasn't he? Bless him. Top right will be where the timer is located.
You know what I've done? I've basically done Fernando Alonso's layout. That's what Fernando Alonso is going to do in the race.
That's great. Spongy, I'm going to put you in timeout because we really don't need that. We really don't need the spamming. Okay, so do that again, and you'll never post on the WTF1 channel ever again. There we go. Thank you, R Dunn, as well, for being there as a mod. I appreciate that. I think I accidentally did it twice, so he's been timed out for 900 seconds now. So enjoy qualifying without.
What is going on with the Red Bulls?
No rush, mate. No rush. To be fair, Verstappen's
guys on the rear wing.
Verstappen's rear wing was being looked at the end of FP3 as well, wasn't he?
And Perez was the same. So I wonder if they've got issues again there.
Interesting.
Not what they need on.
Are you delayed? Asks Sufyan. Well, let me dive into. We're watching on a platform that is slightly behind because we have to link up. We use 2 different platforms. Then YouTube has a natural delay as well. So we used to be around a minute and a half, 2 minutes behind, didn't we, Tommy? We've improved that to about 40 seconds.
Yeah.
and we're very, very proud of that. Volume up, says Aditi.
Volume up, like the little graphics.
Volume up, Lap. I'm going to turn you up, Tommy, to full, and then
full beans.
Hopefully, the volume will be okay. You don't really want my volume up too much because I am trying to withhold coughs every single second. But don't worry, we will get very, very hyped in the coming moments. Raikkonen starting a flying lap in that Alfa Romeo. His final time in a Formula One car around Mexico.
Indeed.
Turn 1. It's going to be an interesting thing to see if Fernando Alonso does indeed absolutely yeet it round the left side of that bollard.
Yeah.
There's not much time to be made, is there?
A lot of lockups in.
How long has he got? How many times has he gone over that?
He's not. I think he might have done it once, but Hamilton feeling like he did it about 6 times in practice.
Pause, Tommy. Sachi says, if Perez gets pole, I'm shaving my head and tagging you on Twitter. I want a before and after, Sachi. It's no good if you already are shaved on the head region.
I'm screenshotting that now, just in case.
Yeah, screenshot that, and then I look forward for you to send us not just a picture, a video. I want proof.
Yeah.
Oh, it's lovely to see M. Schumacher fastest currently, isn't it? It's just lovely to see that in the timings. Not going to be for long. Kimi's 1.7 seconds up. Look at that. That is just gorgeous.
It is very cool. I'd love to go there.
Full? It looks like there's still spaces.
Yeah, I wonder. I have no idea if that's a capacity thing or if it's just people saving it. Maybe certain tickets for race day. I don't know.
Yeah.
But that is going to be, if that is full capacity on race day, that's going to be rocking.
Javier says, I got the tequila ready for Checo getting P1.
Nice.
There's a lot of hype over Perez getting pole. I still think Verstappen is going to be 2-3 tenths clear.
Yeah, I think Perez, unless I'm mistaken, Imola is the only time that Perez has outqualified Verstappen
in the entire season. Yeah,
on definitely on pace. If you're not,
yeah,
science going. Oh, it's just letting people through. That was a very confusing camera shot. It was very zoomed in. I couldn't tell what was going on. Yeah, so maybe the crowd can lift Perez to another level. We'll see.
We will see.
But taken incredible. One thing that surprised me actually is that he's been decent at Mexico, but he's never had a really incredible result there. He's got a lot of points finishes, but never had a proper amazing result there. So I think it'd be amazing to see him at least on the podium, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. That'd be awesome. That's like Massa in Brazil type vibes, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Bit of an underdog, but yeah, good to see it. Yeah, there's gonna be some traffic issues, isn't there, in this Q1 session? Absolutely, especially with this section. You can very quickly catch a slow car through those S's. Not a fan of those S's. I don't know why. I just don't really like them compared to the S's in Silverstone. There isn't much difference, but I think it's maybe because there's so much runoff that it doesn't feel like, I don't know. It's a weird one.
I think it's the way it approaches. It's not a fast approach. You've got the horrible Tilke 456 section, which is very slow and clumsy, and then it sort of goes into that where it is like Maggots and Beckett's, but the first one is a lot tighter rather than it being like you just throw it into that corner. I don't know. I agree. It's
just awkward, isn't it?
I
mean, I've done it in the F1 game, which I'm sure is exactly the same as doing it in real life, and it is awkward. It's not. I don't think it's a fun section of corners. Perez starting his lap time. The amount of no laps that we have currently on the board is crazy, considering only 11 minutes to go. Perez just needs to have a comfortable Q1 and Q2, doesn't he? Really, he just needs to bed himself in. Let's not put any pressure, unnecessary pressure on his shoulders. I'm sure he's feeling it a little bit. Obviously, it's amazing to be at your home race, but also that the eyeballs are just a little bit more on you than usual.
Yeah, he had a difficult start. He binned it. Him and Leclerc binned it right at the start of FP1. There
was an amazing tweet from Battery Voltas. I don't know if you saw it.
Oh, they copied that.
Yeah, I thought that was really good.
Very good.
Yellow flags.
Oh, red flag. We've got a red flag.
Oh!
Big crash. Stroll. Taking off his front left.
What is Stroll doing?
How has he lost it?
He's lost it around the final corner.
He must have... Wow. I'm not sure how he's done that. He must have I can only assume he's got on the curb.
Just. Oh dear. Well, it's not not a big enough trip, really. Not a big trip, sorry, to go back to the pits.
And what you were saying about people taking their time, it's only takes a little red flag, and you're not got a lap in, and you're screwed, aren't you?
One of the McLarens in the weighbridge there. You can see on the right hand side. Yeah, F1 just randomly check the weight of F1 cars over the weekend. So are they going to show us a replay? I'd like to see a replay. That would be. I mean, that's just such a pointless crash for somebody that's literally starting at the back of the grid.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Like, that's just
so true.
money.
Yeah, because it's not, you don't even need to. I know. If only Stroll had some money somehow.
I meant more the cost.
I know what you mean. I cannot see that replay. I'm sorry. It just makes me laugh. He's losing it. Getting too greedy on the power.
Yeah, he was so wide there.
So wide and just
what
on the
is
dust.
he doing? I mean, he's probably starting his lap, was he not? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's difficult to tell because they will. He's just wide.
Oh yeah, he was really wide. He was on the white line, and it's such a dusty track that he's just gonna.
Yeah, that was a big crash. So red flag, Tommy. I needed to stop the timer. I didn't. Oh well, we move. That'll take a little while to sweep that all up. Heineken getting the branding they desire. Hamilton asking if he's okay.
Does that give me time to remake the circuit on the crash?
Well, Tommy, if you want to do it, we won't tell anybody, and we'll just stick it up there, and nobody will notice, apart from everybody who's tuned in so far.
Maybe Stroll was watching our thing, and he took it flat out, thinking it was parabolic.
Yeah, that track map is closer to Monza than it is Mexico, really.
It is the old Mexico circuit, to be fair. It's not like I've just
it's accurate up until about turn 9, and then it's just
no. As in it was accurate in
no. That's what I mean. But like it stayed the same for about 9 turns, and then to be honest, that is a better circuit. You've just put a better circuit on. Matty, why is the old track there? Blue flag. We're changing it. We might change it. I don't know if Tommy's actually changing it or not, but either way. Matt, please stop the timer. I'm sorry, Ryan. I really am. But, I will reset it once we go back. Green flag qualifying. If you've just joined, apologies for the blocked up nose. I've been rather unwell the last couple of days, and Tommy's also feeling the effects of these rancid colds that are going around.
Right.
So it's going to take a little while to sort. Just a simple yes or no, because I want to see some comments, guys. Is this Perez's best chance to out-qualify Verstappen this season, apart from obviously Imola? Give me a yes or a no. Just a yes or a no in the chat right now. I want to see it. And then we will judge which is the correct answer. Not the correct answer, the most popular answer. We will find out what the correct answer is by the end of Q3, or earlier if someone has a stinker. Where's Katie? No problem for spamming, Spongy. Don't do it again. Usually only 2 of us do watch-alongs, and Katie's having a night off. There you go. Ooh, a lot of yeses.
Didn't she?
She did do Austin. Lot of yeses, Tommy. Lot of yeses.
His best chance.
Yeah, his best chance this season. Everyone is on the Sergio hype train.
I think it's because, well, I'm guessing, hoping the home crowd can just lift him to another level.
Okay, right. Stop that answer. We'll give it 10 seconds, and then you're going to answer to me, will he do it? Okay? So a lot of yeses for best opportunity. Will he do it? I have a feeling there's going to be more no's this time. But let me know in the chat right now if it's a yes or a no as to Sergio out-qualifying Max. Tommy believes so, but I think Tommy also didn't want to do the same prediction as both me and Katie. So,
yeah, I tried to...
Hometown advantage, says Chris Taylor. And
I was going to say
yeah,
hometown
there's the
advantage
nose.
doesn't exist in F1, but we've had Verstappen winning at Zandvoort, Hamilton winning at Silverstone. You never know. If anywhere's going to get a home advantage, it's going to be this track because you can hear the crowd every time he goes through the. Right, I may have resent you a graphic with.
You've resent me the graphic with the track that's wrong.
With
the correct track this time.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Let me just subtly log into my emails and load up the correct email with the correct track map. Thanks, Tommy. Really appreciate it. Just sort of change the subject, Tommy, if you can.
The subject.
Just whilst I'm doing this.
So I think we're all in agreement that it's going to be a Red Bull 1-2 and a Mercedes 3-4. We have all gone for different drivers for fifth. Katie's gone for Gasly.
No one ever saw anything, by the way. No one ever saw anything.
Is that done?
What's done? Nothing's done.
Nothing's done.
Sorry, carry on. Whilst I blow my nose, carry on.
I've gone for Ricciardo, and the reason I've gone for that is this will probably go badly wrong and I'll jinx him, but McLaren are trying a tow with Lando because Lando obviously has a penalty and there's no point in him really doing much. So if he gets into the final session, he's just going to be sacrificing his qualifying to tow his teammate.
He said, didn't Norris say in one of his, it was FP1, one of the practice, they didn't want to do it.
Yeah, well now he's doing it.
McLaren are like, no, really, Lando, there is time to be gained here.
Yeah. Well, I guess now the penalty is 100% confirmed. He doesn't have a choice. They're probably like, you're doing it, please.
And it makes sense as well for Danny Rick to try and get as far up as possible because you never know, could drop a Ferrari out in Q2, all that sort of stuff in their fight for P3 in the constructors.
Every point counts. What are they? 3? Is it 3.5 points or 3 points or something like that? It's so close.
That's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Someone just said the circuit just got worse in real time. Oh God.
Yeah.
Their username is Lactating Badger.
It's
unbelievable.
We've literally had Tilke come in and ruin the track.
Jigsaw Kid 95 asked a good question, Tommy. Sorry. Why wouldn't Lando do it? Why wouldn't Lando want to do the slipstreaming? And the only reason that I think is that he find it distracting and he just wants to focus on his own lap.
Yeah, that was in practice. He said, I think it's what he alluded to, that he was like, no, I just want to like focus, and it gets a bit silly and distracting. They did it in FP3 and it went fairly well, but kind of didn't get an amazing tow at the start. I don't know. It's one of those things where they try it and then it's that thing where it can work really well. You have to nail it perfectly, but then also it can distract you from the lap and stuff. I guess the joy of Mexico is the fact that you can get the slipstream down the straight and then you can go away and then...
Yes, it's free real estate, isn't it, really?
You've got the rest of the lap to focus on, whereas other tracks, sometimes you need like the tow right in the middle of the lap and then you're kind of
a lot harder to
compromising the first few sectors and things like that. So, yeah.
Oh, thank you, Joe Mama. There was a question, and also my dad's in the chat. Hi, Dad. Hope you're okay. Who do you think will finish P3 in the Drivers' Championship, says Danny Carter.
Bottas.
Yeah. It's quite a simple question, really, that one, isn't it?
Yeah, I think now it's exactly what we kind of predicted, that Lando just sort of... It's not dropped off in performance. The car's never been there, and he was never going to be able to continue that kind of unbelievable consistency for the entire season. Equally, he was flattered by Perez and Bottas being underwhelming, but they've both picked up their performances recently. So,
yeah. So
very long stoppage.
Yes,
I imagine
very long.
The barrier is damaged.
Still red flagged. Stroll has caused some serious debris
We'll
which
take
is a
that
shame.
grid tomorrow. Leclerc, Vettel, Sainz, Giovinazzi, Raikkonen.
Hamilton at the back.
Yeah,
Mazepin 7th.
yeah. Perez
Somehow I
ahead of
think they might
Verstappen.
repair it just a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. I think they should be fine.
Sachi asks, will the Red Bull have the power advantage now due to the low air density? Well, we have a video coming out on Monday explaining all of that. F101 hitting your sub boxes in the morning, most likely, where we talk all about air density, how it's about 25% less than if you're at sea level, how that affects the engines, etc., etc. The research hurt my brain a little bit, but I tried to keep it simple and effective. And we will... Oh, there's Lance Stroll's... the rest of his car. But yeah, we will answer that all on Monday. But in a nutshell, yes, Red Bull have an advantage because their power unit is much better in these conditions. And we're seeing that.
Way above sea level.
Yeah.
Insane amount. I saw that Mercedes graphic that Zandvoort is 3 meters above sea level. Then I think Brazil was next.
Yeah.
That was like 700 or something.
Yeah, Brazil's the closest to this. Did you say 3 or 300?
No, 3 for Zandvoort.
Oh, 3. Oh, yeah, of course, it's on the sea, isn't it?
Zandvoort is on the...
Yeah, Brazil's 800 from what I remember.
800, and then this is 2,250
or something, yeah.
Madness.
You know what? I'm surprised that Red Bull haven't, if they're, getting annoyed with Mercedes winning every single year, that they haven't suggested to make their own breakaway F1 championship, but in the hills. Like everything is
every
like
race, Mexico,
yeah.
Mount Everest Grand Prix.
Yeah, the Himalayas Grand Prix.
Kilimanjaro. Yeah.
Hello, Jake. Hey, Matt and Tommy, met you at your Silverstone event. How are you all both doing? Jake, we're a little bit ill, but we're recovering. If Checo lets Max through, then I will die, says Wells. I really hope Checo doesn't let Max through then, for your sake. It's been a huge conversation. Yeah. I found out that yourself and Katie discussed it a lot in the latest podcast.
Because nothing happened in practice, and every single question was about it.
It's amazing how people have, decided that Perez is now going to be beating Verstappen legitimately in the race, which he's not done, I don't think, at all this season, has he?
Not one
He's been
race.
ahead of him in off strategies, but actual pure raw pace, I don't think he's been ahead of him once. So, it can happen.
I think that's why Christian Horner is not answering the question, because he's in his mind is just praying that it's a problem that is very unlikely to arise. But one thing me and Katie did mention is this is 2021 and it's been absolutely insane, and it would be sod's law that the only race that Perez does manage to outpace Max is this one, and then has to let him through. But I mean, let's be honest, there's absolutely no way they're not going to do that if the situation comes, because it is a team sport and they need every point they can get.
Well, they're still fixing that barrier.
Wow.
I mean, that's an insane stoppage for what it looked like, hitting the barrier twice at quite low speed.
Yeah, I think they've got that special, whatever it is,
Tech
spongy
Pro,
barrier
is it?
there. Tech Pro, that's the one. Because it's quite a hard wall there. There was it Bottas? Can't remember if it's a couple of years ago or 3 years ago, where he had the nasty crash where he sort of went into the side of it and it proper stopped the car dead almost, and he was properly winded.
Not nice. Noor Al-Hada says, Matty and Tommy, have you guys gotten COVID tests? Yes, we've had several. We actually went somewhere recently that required a COVID test. Do not worry, we don't have COVID. It is but a mere horrible cold which are going around.
Colds do exist.
Internet special reactions will be, be very exciting tomorrow if I have to do race rundown and things and it's not coming out first time, which I can guarantee it won't. Is it red flagged? Yes, it is, El Cap Addict. Neil Augustine, Red Bull will give team orders. That's a giving. Giving, I think you mean given, Neil, but that's a giving. So yeah, should be fun. Little crack in Checo's wing, says Heno. I don't know if that's actual factual evidence.
There was one in Max's wing, wasn't there? One before, but I don't know. I've not heard that myself, but.
Can we get going now? It's Q1. Jeez.
I know, right?
You look like you're falling asleep, Tommy. You had your,
It's a bit late,
like,
it's
oh,
20
here we
past.
go. To be fair, it's 20 past 8 and you are 52 years old. You're usually tucked up
Exactly.
in bed. You know, you've cooked
Not
your
used to this.
meal on Gusto or whatever the hell you're putting on your Instagram.
Not sponsored by.
No, hashtag
Did one
not
today,
spawn. Has that actually worked? Because I've seen you put it on your story sometimes.
It has.
Have you
very
just got
much so.
free meals for life now?
Yes.
Damn,
very
I have to use
good.
that Gusto life. Why did Stroll go out anyway? I assumed to just try and get through Q1, Adam, and help his teammate drop some other championship rivals potentially out of Q1 instead.
There's also so many grid drops that you can make up 4 places by just going out if none of them go out. So
Yeah.
Ocon, for those who don't know, Ocon, Tsunoda, Stroll, and Lando.
Thank you, Tommy. Thank you for that recital. Why is it red flag? Lance Stroll's crashed.
Has got a smaller penalty.
He does.
Oh, wow. A 5-minute warning will be given before Q1 resumes. That
Right,
means
put your feet up, everybody.
that means it's not anytime soon.
At what stage do we start blaming Michael Massey?
Yeah.
Because, I mean...
Should we put the old track back on?
I think we should play a game.
It's a simpler time.
Let's do it. Let's play a game. No, we don't go to sleep that early, Saksham. I'm only kidding. I'm quite a late bunny.
There's obviously a problem with this Techco barrier because, oh, wow, the dragging piece is over.
They've just brought that from a different corner, so hopefully no one...
Yeah.
No, I'm joking.
No.
It didn't happen. That looks like a piece that does not fit into the current part. God, I guess they don't really expect someone to crash there, so maybe...
Yeah, it's...
Wow, that is a great
very
mask.
big surprise.
He must
I love
be
the glass is over the top. I love the whole just the whole vibe of Mexico just looks awesome.
It does. Lando will start from the back of the grid due to engine penalties. So now, the current order, 10 minutes 58 to go. Leclerc, Vettel, Sainz, Giovinazzi, Raikkonen, Stroll and Mazepin are the only ones to set a lap time. Sorry, Tommy.
I was just about to say Lando is the last Mercedes-powered driver to get a new engine. Everyone's done it now.
I've got a statistic for you as well.
Go on.
Lewis Hamilton has taken 1 pole in the last 13 races.
I heard that. It's
I was
absolutely maddening.
What?
If you'd have said that at the start of the year, no one would have believed you.
I genuinely was like, huh? How on earth has he only had 1 pole in 13 races?
Yeah.
That has to be wrong.
That genuinely, if you'd have said that to anyone, that would happen at the start, like even just at the start of this year, or even, to be honest, like when he was on pole, wasn't he? Imola, I think it was.
So
and obviously
let's
won
run
the
through
first.
the pole sitters, shall we?
Yeah.
So Verstappen was on pole in Bahrain.
Is this so we can talk about how Charles Leclerc's got 2?
Yeah, absolutely. He's had more poles than Lewis Hamilton, though. Verstappen, round 1. Hamilton, round 2. Bottas, round 3. Hamilton, round 4. Leclerc, round 5. Leclerc, round 6. Verstappen, round 7. Verstappen, round 8. Verstappen, round 9. Hamilton, round 10. Hamilton, round 11. Verstappen, round... Wait, what is that? That's absolute rubbish, then.
Yeah, he's got 2.
He's had 1 in round 11. That was in an official F1 video.
Wow.
That was
making it up, aren't
that
they?
was in free practice, I swear.
It was. I remember listening to it myself, thinking that's absolutely insane. But I can see.
Yeah, he's had pole.
Pole.
Yeah, pole in Hungary. Pole at Silverstone. Oh, does it technically count as Speed
it's a
King?
sprint. Yeah, it was a sprint. That's why.
Oh, for God's sake, that's so confusing.
Wait, so
no, but Hungary was normal.
Wait, where are you reading?
I'm on Formula 1 Pole Position Awards 2021. It's on the F1 website.
No, so it is only Hungary.
Yeah, Hungary, which is round 11. It's 7 races.
Yeah, 13 races going back to Monaco. He's had 1 pole.
Oh, yeah. Because I said 1 in 13, didn't I?
Yeah.
I was like,
Oh, here's the
Huh?
Bottas. This is the Bottas crash that I was talking about. Oh, you're not watching. We're not on. You're not on Sky, are you?
No.
All right. They're showing the Bottas crash from 20 whenever it was. Very nasty crash. Okay,
You're
sorry.
right there, Apple Watch.
Yeah, so that is
So that is
stat was real.
technically true.
Yeah,
So he
that's
won
mad.
Speed King, but he wasn't on pole because
since Monaco, which feels about 7 years ago, Charles Leclerc's had more poles than Lewis Hamilton,
I can get on board with that.
Lando's had as many poles as Lewis Hamilton. That is insane.
Yep, that is actually ridiculous. And
even if you just said that by round 17 he'd have only had 3 poles, that alone is an insane stat.
Yeah, that absolutely is. This season has felt like 100 years, hasn't it?
Yeah,
like the amount of races.
Way, though,
yeah,
but even just something like France was 10 races ago, and that feels like a different decade.
Right, we're going in 4 minutes and 33 seconds. Finally,
it's been 80.
We're falling asleep here, but don't worry, we'll get hyped once again. Do I have a prawn cocktail Pringle in the meantime? No, I don't. I don't want you. Don't look at me. Okay. So, not much really to report in this Q1 session so far. 7 people have set a lap time. There's more than enough time to go out there and set a couple of laps. Sarah Hoek says, do you think there should be fewer races? Well, Sarah, you clearly haven't watched the video that we made around my opinion on the fact I think there's too many Formula 1 races. I mean, to be fair to you, like right now, round 18, isn't it? This could easily be the finale, like 10 years ago. Like, this could be the final race, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Already.
When I first started watching it was 16, I think.
Well, yeah, but that was 1923, wasn't it? I mean, it didn't even exist then, but yeah.
I mean, even 20. What was so like 2010 was 19. So yeah.
Okay. Someone asked, what time is it in England? It's 8:30. I know. You'd think that we are. Someone just said it's 3:30 in the morning where they are. So.
Whoa.
Yeah, I feel sorry for you. I'm sorry. Why are we falling asleep? It's 7:30 a.m. says Adam Smith. I mean, if it was 7:30 a.m., I probably would still be falling asleep, Adam. To be honest with you. So.
Someone said you've forgotten sprint race poles. No, we haven't, because they're not poles.
They're not poles. They're Speed King awards.
Well, sprint race is technically a pole, but then did Hamilton didn't get.
Hamilton was fastest, but he lost speed. No.
Hamilton was qualifying fastest at Silverstone.
But then got beaten by Verstappen.
And then, and then same for the Monza. So yeah,
it's the most ridiculous thing ever that qualifying isn't done by like in terms of the actual statistic.
Did you hear the interview with Ross Brawn where someone said to him, why didn't you just give the pole position award to the person quickest in qualifier? And then he just went, oh yeah, that makes more sense. That's a good idea.
No, he did not.
He did. Yeah, he did. Like pretty much on those lines.
God.
He basically said we hadn't thought of that, but that makes sense, kind of thing.
How do you not think of that?
I know.
That concerns me greatly. Okay, 1 minute and 44 seconds, and Gasly is just chilling.
He is chilling.
He is like, can we just get this show on the road, please? 5th, 6th, and 8th in practice this weekend. All in the 1 minute 18s.
It's been so long. They've re-profiled the track. From the start of
it's now
people
the
can
old
actually watch
Mexican
people
circuit.
When people wind back the watch along, they'll think it was so long ago that it's 1970. Oh, in.
Kimmy, what are you doing?
What are you doing? Just pit. It's clearly a red flag.
Why did he? He literally saw the
Latifi
car.
and Lando. Was it Lando and Latifi did that this year? Like, what? Why would you go around again? You. This is what I don't understand with this as well. You're not going quick, so you're not even going to get a lap going round again, are you?
No.
So come into the pits. Very bizarre.
Very odd. That's gonna be a penalty, isn't it?
Yeah.
Surely. Especially with the fact he crossed the line, then went, you know what, actually no, crossed the pit lane entry line, and then went back out on the track when it's a red flag. Very strange indeed.
17 seconds.
17
like
seconds
lifetime.
until we get underway again. Please.
Right, everyone behave.
Please.
Let's just get this show on the road.
Yeah, no more crashing from drivers that haven't got anything to do with this session, please. Here we go, 1 second, and it is lights out, and away we rumble. 10 minutes, and going to start the timer in right about now. Oh, they're racing out the pits here, side by side here, Tommy.
Got a race on our hands. Look at the dust.
Yeah, that's insane. That is insane.
Why is everyone... Right, there's still 10 minutes.
I know, like, chill out. A little bit of squeezing. The Haas versus the Williams.
Oh no,
Carlos.
Sainz.
Oh no. Uh-oh. Carlos is going slowly. That'll be a big scalp for Ferrari.
Yeah.
He's still rolling.
He's not going to be able to do the whole lap.
Wow, he's got no power.
Oh, if he causes a red flag
again.
He's going.
He's got it.
Hey, do you know what that was because?
What?
I'd
you just
got
said
ready the Carlos Sainz GIF meme where he's like, oh, from the F1 F1 live thing. And I was just about to tweet it, and his car started working. So you're welcome, Sainz fans. I cured
the jinx. Well done, Tommy. Appreciate that. So Sainz is okay. He carries on. How many minutes and seconds is left for you, Tommy?
9 minutes and 3, 2, 1, 0. 9 minutes.
Yeah, it felt like you reacted to that Sainz manoeuvre a little bit quick. That's fine. No, don't worry about it. You know,
can we pause it for a second?
Like the splittest of seconds. Like I'm talking like
50, 49.
Yeah, you've
49.
done it. Oh, you're so good at that, honestly.
I'm so used to it now. Just
veterans of the watch-along. Okay, we're going to see a flying lap time, finally, from Lewis Hamilton. Perez and Verstappen both on lap laps as well. They haven't set a lap time just yet. We haven't really got any representative lap times apart from Charles Leclerc and maybe Vettel.
Get those sparks.
Let's see how he is into turn one. Huge braking zone. All in a bit of a block up as well, it seems.
He's been lock-up McGee this weekend.
This circuit as well. If you just get a little bit out of shape, you can lose so much time with like the next sequence of corners.
Yeah,
it's
because
ridiculous.
The way the corners go, there's only one line.
I mean, these corners are so irritating.
I appreciate. Well, no, I don't even appreciate. Like the crowd want to see exciting.
They don't want to see slow, do they?
Yeah.
Oh, Gasly into the 17. That's lovely.
Yeah, this whole track, I really don't like that section at all.
Let's see what he's like through the middle sector. I don't think it's going to be very good. Oh, it's purple, but it's matching Gasly, which is not exactly something Lewis Hamilton tends to do all that often. Bottas 2/10 up. Oh, locks up again. Not got a good feeling, Hamilton, right now. Hamilton around the final corner. What's he going to set? I don't think it's going to be as quick as Gasly. It is. Of course it is. How the hell was that nearly 2/10 quicker than Gasly after locking up?
So Bottas surely going to go
quicker by 600ths of a second.
Not a huge amount, though.
Verstappen purple in the first. I imagine this middle sector is going to be quite ridiculously up on Bottas. Let's have a look. He is going to be, a quarter of a second up on Bottas. That is
popped it in P3.
Oh, Charlie boy. That's what I like to see. Perez goes
Perez
fastest.
I thought I heard a roar from a crowd then.
600th. Norris goes third.
Norris
Not that
third.
really matters. Perez over the line. 3.3 seconds clear of Russell. 6/10 faster than Perez.
I was so confused then. I thought he'd just gone 3 seconds quicker than Perez. I was like,
just skip the entire stadium section.
But he is 6/10 quicker than Perez.
Yeah,
wow.
That's an unbelievable final sector from Max. So Hamilton down in 5th at the moment with that lap.
Yeah, big messy lap from Hamilton.
Messy lap indeed. Lots of lockups. Couldn't really get the car slowed down. Yeah, another lockup there. There's been a lot of problems with the brakes as well, from what I've heard, in terms of cooling them down, especially with how thin the air is. Of course, you need air to cool down the parts on the car. You can see the massive gaping side pods there for the air intake, because they need it for cooling for Red Bull. But for Mercedes, I was listening to an F1 Tech Talk thing, and they were saying that they've actually got quite a tightly fitted car, and they struggle with overheating usually around here anyway. So clearly they found a solution in another way, but it's not allowed for much lap time, is it really?
No, down with. I mean, Norris has managed to split them at the moment.
Yeah, not ideal. There's Sergio Perez's family. 6/10 away from Max is not ideal, is it? I wonder if he'll go for another lap time. He's not got his DRS open. They've been doing 1 or maybe even 2 cool-down laps, haven't they? Before going again.
Yeah.
I've seen, which is interesting tactics, having 2 cool-down laps. Maybe that's just in practice, but...
So Alonso's not gone out.
Alonso and Ocon have both only just started their out laps.
So I wonder if
I'm
going to assume is towing Alonso because Ocon's got a penalty.
Bottas has backed out of that, hasn't it? Oh, no, he hasn't. That looked so slow through there. That's mad.
Yeah.
38 thousandths down on Max. That's going to be a bit better. Hamilton's still 0.3 down. Merc need at least one of their cars, even if it's Bottas, to be on the front row, don't they, really?
Yeah.
Bottas over the line. Yeah, Max has had a pretty awesome final sector. Hamilton P3, 0.4 back still on
Hamilton's
Max.
struggling compared to Bottas. I mean, he'll probably pull out the bag in Q3, but it does look like it. I mean, this is this is peak Hamilton, isn't it? Where it looks like he's nowhere near Bottas, and then probably out-qualifies him when it matters. But
now's not the time for Bottas to find the form and Lewis to lose it, is it?
Oh no, the Alpines aren't together on track.
Alonso's a little bit further back. Alonso's 1.2 seconds down on the fastest. Should be absolutely fine to get into the mix of Q1. Ocon round the final corner. Doesn't do too much. P10. My dad's just messaged me saying I'm 4 minutes behind. What? I'm not 4 minutes behind. The Q1 ended. Q1's not ended, is it?
No.
Dad, can you stop confusing me with your WhatsApp messages, please? I'm not 4 minutes behind, unless you can see into the future and you know who's out in Q1. Mazepin? Oh, no. Oh, no. What's he done?
Oh.
He's driving too slow because there's 4 other cars in front of him. He's dive-bombed Mick, and Mick's like, what are you doing? Your mics are so quiet. Oh, really?
What?
They shouldn't be quiet. Why are they quiet?
You might have to boost the whole thing, maybe? Like, on the gain of Streamlabs?
I'll have a look. I'll have a gander.
Without ruining the whole suspense of this session, this session is pretty pointless, really, because Stroll's out.
Stroll's out.
The 2 Hasses will be out, and the 2 Williams are going to be out. So
you not got any faith in George Russell?
No.
Fair. Right now, he's being out qualified by Latifi for the first time ever. He won't want that to happen.
No, he's probably going to go out again. Just that doesn't happen. But
Tommy is super quiet. Tommy, stick that microphone in your mouth.
oh,
There we go. There we go.
I'm not doing that.
Come on.
Literally, just be able to just.
Tommy's a bit quiet. I'll turn my
Mike's
mic down.
fine for me. Tommy's a bit
I'll
quiet.
turn my mic down a little bit, and then you can turn us both up. How about that, chat? How about that? Those apples, huh? Turn it up. Turn up those volumes. And then maybe, just maybe, we'll be equalised. Because, you know, that's the beauty of technology, right? Wow, that's a lot of curb from Signs.
Big amount of curb, yeah.
Audio is perfect. They're trolling, says Bucci. Haha, that would hurt a lot of people. A lot of people are enjoying your ASMR.
That was hot. Thanks, Tommy. My dogs just went nuts. Sorry.
Everyone's like, oh, it's a bit
As
quiet.
someone
Well,
with a
turn it
someone
up.
with a dog at firework night, I apologise for making a dog go crazy.
How has Frank been with the fireworks?
Hit and miss. The
Oh
ones
my
that
God,
almost exploding right near the house.
Q2. He's been okay, has he?
Yeah, not too bad.
Oh, good. Okay.
So, final runs. Russell doesn't improve. He's getting outqualified by Latifi here, and I know he's got
Big news.
a gearbox thing, but
Still worth it for the stats.
Mick Schumacher's just popped it ahead of Latifi in 16th.
Here comes Signs over the
Big
line. Goes
improvement.
P5. Can Mazepin? Oh no! Oh God, that looks all horrendous. That looks absolutely.
That line looked really
Latifi
weird.
43 thousandths down in the middle of the lap. Hello.
Mazepin 17th.
17th doesn't outqualify Mick.
Half a
Sonoda
second off
P5.
Mick. Hello.
Nicholas Latifi. This is it. This is the fight, Tommy. What's Latifi going to put on the board? P16. Russell's 4 tenths up on that. Oh, no, on Vettel, actually. He's 4 tenths up on Vettel. Russell's going to make it.
Gasly's gone P2.
Oh, Pierre Gasly. Russell round the final. Leclerc! Wow. George Russell to the line. Oh, he's done it. Vettel's out. Unless he improves. Raikkonen over the line. Goes to P10.
10th.
Alonso's at risk.
Surely.
Giovinazzi. He's 12th at the moment. Oh, Gio. Vettel, can he make it out of Q1? He can indeed.
Yes.
Alonso is out at the moment.
Alonso is on track, yeah?
Bottas goes fastest. Is Alonso out? Alonso's the one that's got no blooming engine penalties, isn't it?
Yeah. What are they doing? No, they've messed that up there completely, Alpine.
What are they doing?
That is unbelievably poor from Alpine there.
So, Alpine have caused Alonso to go out with Ocon, who's starting from the back of the grid anyway.
Oh, wow.
Wowee. That is a blunder.
Yep.
Oh, dear. So George made it through. You said it was pointless, Tommy. Well, there you go. Thank you for the anti-jinx. Appreciate that. Track ramping up, says Lego's Rule 7. I agree with you.
Out of...
How's the volume, guys, now? Is it better? You know, I've turned myself down. You can now whack up those volumes so me and Tommy are hopefully on a level playing field. Fingers crossed. Let me know. Let me know in the comment section below. Yeah. Mazepin gave it everything he had, and he was half a second back on Mick Schumacher. That tastes good. I think it was half a second anyway. I'm not actually sure.
Yeah, it was half a second. So...
Didn't Mazepin come out and say something like, I don't know if it was last week or whatever, about how he'd look to be getting a better team soon or something?
Oh, really? What, like
yeah,
the people around him? And
like he'd want to be in a better team soon. It's like, all right, mate. Maybe try beating Mick at any point. That would be a good start. So the Red Bulls managed to get out okay, despite all that rear wing franticness at the start of Q1.
I can't believe that Alpine, that, like you say, Ocon, his own teammates denied him an appearance in Q2 when he's got a penalty anyway.
Let me try this. Let me try turning Tommy up this way. Here we go. Hold on.
Hello.
Right, zoom. Talk now, Tommy.
Hello, can you hear me?
How
Is
about
that
now?
better?
Oh,
Hello.
yeah. Oh, I reckon
Is that
Tommy's the
better?
loudest man on the planet now. Oh,
Right.
here we go, everybody. Welcome along to the Tommy Show. Tommy, speak again.
Yes. Hello.
Oh, I don't know,
Hello.
actually.
Hello. Hello.
I don't know if that's actually fixed it or not.
Quiet. Quiet. Oh
I,
no, that's
I
someone
turned
else.
you up through Zoom meetings. Think, oh, I've turned up the wrong one. How about now?
Hello.
Oh,
We can't
wow.
hear you.
Oh, no,
Wait.
Tommy's...
Volume is.
Nah, no,
What?
you will now be inside people's skulls with that now. I mean, if people... Look, here we go. Here we
Wait.
go, everybody. No, I've done it. You are blowing my
Tommy
ear up a
low.
little bit as well, but that's fine. Speak, Tommy?
Yeah. Can
Yeah,
you hear me? Is that all
lovely.
right?
I can hear you beautifully. No, how about now? People are saying no difference, but there's the delay. We're going to hear Tommy well crisp now for the next two. It is louder. Tommy fully turned on.
How do you know?
I bet they're going to say you're too loud now.
Yeah.
That's too loud. Jog on.
Way better. Everyone's just trolling now, so it's fine.
So much better, I reckon.
Someone just said KT's too quiet.
He's done it. Yeah, everybody, yeah, can I get a round of applause, please, for me doing very basic technology? Thank you very much.
Right, while you've done that, I'm going to go to the toilet and you're going to entertain our beloved.
You're going to the toilet? Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Here we go then.
I say I didn't expect this stoppage, but
That's
I
fine.
mean, definitely halfway through the session anyway.
That's fine. Off you go. I'll entertain them. Okay, everybody. We need to play some sort of practical joke on Tommy for when he comes back. Oh, okay, everybody. When he comes back, just as soon as he starts talking, then go in the comments and go, Tommy, we can't see you, we can't hear you. Just basically be like, you've disappeared, we can't hear you. Just, I want full trolling, okay? But we have to all go with the same story, okay? Well, not me. I'm just going to pretend like everything's hunky-dory. So let's go with, yeah, we can't hear you, Tommy. We can't hear you. Or maybe your mic's really bad. I don't know. You decide, and we'll just troll him, okay? Perfect. That's the way. That's the way forward, I think, for this next session. Matt figures out the volume in Q2. Well, it's actually before Q2. I'll have you know. Q1 has just finished. Although I feel like we've actually been in qualifying for about a year. So I haven't had dinner yet either, which is quite upsetting because I thought it'd be pretty much done by now, but it's not. So hopefully, this will be done in the next half an hour. No more red flags, please. Matt, we can't hear you. Oh, jog on, all right? Don't try and troll me. I'm the blooming person trying to start it. Yeah, just be like, Tommy, we can't see you. Yeah, Tommy, your video's frozen. Go with that. Video is frozen. We can't see you. It's just the sofa. Don't go with the audio. Hi, Tommy. What? Hello?
Hello?
There we go. Welcome back. You've missed absolutely nothing.
Nothing?
I was just saying that I haven't had any dinner yet. And I thought it'd be pretty much over by now, but it's not.
Oh, dear. It's not good.
So, yeah. What have we got? Pit lane exit. Russell and Latifi will be investigated after the session. What have they done? What have they done?
Oh, here we go. I assume this is going to be a replay.
Oh, Lord.
So pointless as well. Like, what are they achieving from that?
What's the point? They're racing the
behind
Haas,
them.
which are basically
Yeah.
two tractors. Like, what?
They could have just passed them down the straight, and Haas had probably been like, cool, thanks for giving us a slipstream. We'll take it.
Yeah. Still waiting. Oh, some tyre blankets are coming off. Some medium tyres. Oh, they've shown us that pretty early. What happened there, Tommy? Why did you just...
I feel like people are trolling. They're saying Tommy frozen, but I can't tell if they're actually trolling now or I think people are just trolling.
What are they saying?
Everyone in the chat is just saying Tommy's camera's frozen, so I just refreshed it to see if it was working. But
is it frozen?
No. Was it frozen before? Or were people taking the mic? No, people people are just trolling us now. Um,
So when you went to the toilet, I told chat for when you come
oh,
back.
for God's
to
sake!
say, and the fact your camera disappeared made me very happy indeed. Well done, chat. You did a
Well
great
done,
job
you
there.
did a good job. Good job.
I'd say that's a victory because you turned off your camera and turned it back on again.
At least I didn't press Alt F4 and close the whole Zoom.
Oh my god! Or just me minimizing zooms and ruining the entire thing. Okay, chat, you can stop now. He's here. He knows. He knows. Right, Q2 is underway. I should probably start the timer instead of looking at trolling you.
Saying that it's frozen. Right. If you were to change your predictions now, would you?
I need to look back at what I said again.
I don't think I would if I were you. I think it's looking pretty good. I would change mine to put Perez P3, and I reckon Bottas might sneak in ahead of him.
Yeah, that Q1 performance from Perez hasn't given me too much of. All I can hear is Matt and Katie says MK. I want to give Perez more of a chance in this Q2 session to, stretch his legs, even though it is on the medium tyre. So we won't see outright pace until Q3. But he's got a great opportunity. The Red Bull is clearly night and day ahead of the Mercedes at the moment in the hands of Max Verstappen. All he's got to do is slot in the first sort of 0.3 of a second, I think it seems. But we will find out. Perez on a flying lap. Verstappen behind him.
Let's see. 27.4 then first sector.
They absolutely yeet it over turn 2. Verstappen. Let's see. Verstappen only just quicker than Perez through that first sector.
Just quicker, yeah. It's these corners where I think Max
comes
is
into his own,
unbelievably strong. They showed his FP3 time, and the line he manages to take through those corners are absolutely ridiculous, where it's like so on the edge of track limits.
Let's see what Max ends up doing through the middle sector. It was a 57.0 and it's a 56.8 for Verstappen. So a couple of tenths in hand. It's a 17.0. Dad, I think you need to fast forward your YouTube. Like, we are definitely only like 20 seconds behind.
He's definitely paused his YouTube.
Yeah, 100%. Verstappen over the line, a 16.4. That last sector, Max is absolutely on it.
He is.
Wowee. Ricardo,
I don't really
in the
get
sector.
how he's finding so much time through there. Really.
Hamilton's up as well in the middle.
Wow.
But with no purple sectors. I reckon he's going to lose a lot in that final sector. Let's see. Bottas over the line. Oh, yeah. Jesus.
He has.
Just under half a second.
Wow.
Well. 16,000.
Wow, Hamilton.
Game on. No purples, but 16 thousandths off. Ricardo's bottled the last corner, it looked like. Yeah, P6 for Ricardo. Not bad, actually, though. That was a weird line that Daniel took to the line.
I can't believe that from Hamilton. 0.016.
Okay. Game on. I will change my predictions then. I'll put Perez back in P4. Oh. Max may have smashed over the curbs a bit too hard there. Wait, what's gone on? Where's my thing turned off? There we go.
Wow. That's
how long?
That's come out of nowhere.
For you,
4 tenths quicker.
Tommy?
10 minutes to go, according to the graphic, and the time has disappeared. 48, 47,
okay,
46.
Mine's just gone 3 seconds ahead. I need to just pause it 1 second.
Or do you want me to fast forward?
That's fine. All good.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'll just match up with the timer. Okay, 9 minutes and 34 seconds remaining. Max Verstappen in the pits. Ocon on the lap right now, down towards turn 1. He goes. He just about scraped through into Q2 in that Alpine, dropping out his more experienced teammate, who is the only one who's not dropping to the back of the grid. It's quite pointless Ocon being out there, to be honest.
Yeah, because, well, it doesn't even matter if he gets.
Well, why is he out there?
Dropping to the back. Yeah, it just seems wasting engine mileage.
Yeah. Unless he's doing some sort of long run. He was 4 tenths down on Verstappen in the first sector, so I wonder if this is just free practice for Ocon. Norris goes P8, 1.4 back. McLaren really, well, in the hands of Lando at least. Maybe not trying too hard. Lando out there knows that if he bins it like Stroll, it's just going to cause a lot more work for his team.
They've struggled a bit here. They don't seem anywhere near Ferrari.
No. Ricciardo did a good lap, though, to be fair, in this Q2 session. Maybe works a bit better on the mediums. Ocon round the final corner.
Sector looks so clumsy.
Oh, it is a difficult circuit. And Ocon over the line, P12 for Esteban. Russell's P13 at the moment. Tsunoda?
Hello.
What the Yuki? What?
Why does he have a penalty? Why?
Wow.
Oh my God. If he does something incredible and... Oh, I'm going to be absolutely gutted.
Yuki?
If he does something incredible and has to start at the back with a new engine...
What's the differential between the softs and the mediums round here? Because, of course, Tsunoda has popped that on softs. Gasly's trying to get through on mediums. So Yuki's just decided, you know what? I want to go to Q3.
Why not?
It doesn't matter what tyre I start on.
You fancy it. Well, I guess they could start from the pit lane.
Oh, my God. Danny Rick's first sector is 2/10 quicker than what Max did in the first sector. Like, McLaren are so quick in a straight line. It's ridiculous.
Well, I bet Lando towed him. Surely that must be the tow.
Oh, you make a very valid point, Mr. Tommy WTF1.
That's
2/10.
That's working a lot then.
Wow. So that does work a lot. So getting Lando through to Q3 would be nice. To haul Danny Rick somewhere near the front. Six minutes and 47 seconds remaining. Yuki Tsunoda looks very handy to make it through to Q3 after that lap. I wonder how many of the drivers and at what level are they going to put the softs on? Because Perez is not safe in P6 at all. And with a lap like that from Yuki on soft tyres, I wonder if from Bottas down they all go on softs.
All go on softs, yeah, because
it's a big risk.
Bottas might not try it, but everyone else.
And that's just going to scupper Perez again.
Yeah, because he's not going to be able to make it through.
It's just going to ruin his race a little bit, isn't it? Just doesn't have the same strategy options available to him. There's Yuki.
So he just goes completely off strategy.
So right now in the bottom five, it's Raikkonen, Giovinazzi, Ocon, Russell, Vettel. Your bottom five. Corner analysis that shows you absolutely nothing because the lines are so close together that you can't even see the graph.
No, and it's so small.
Like, they literally need to go full screen on that.
Yeah.
Or at least half the screen to really show it. I mean, because that's 0.01 seconds Verstappen's faster. It does show you quite a bit, actually, to be fair, in terms of how late Verstappen brakes. Yeah, it's a very late break from Verstappen. Interesting. So right now the top 10, Verstappen, Hamilton, Tsunoda, Bottas, Leclerc, Perez, Ricciardo, Sainz, Gasly, Norris. The only driver, actually no, two drivers, Tsunoda and Ocon have gone out on the softs.
Tsunoda's really just turned the session on its head now with that.
I wonder without Tsunoda's lap whether we'd have seen a few more risks. And then potentially that's a little bit of a lifeline for some of the teams as to how quick that soft tyre has managed to switch on in Tsunoda's hands.
Yeah, because now you're thinking, what are people going to go for? Their mediums on Sainz. Because that's the thing, you can say like,
so that's interesting. Because I guess for a midfield team like, that sounds horrible to say, but Ferrari.
Yeah.
I think they've said it before, maybe not them, but a team have said that before, where they would rather start 11th or 12th with free tyre choice than start 8th or 9th on soft tyres. Which makes perfect sense, really.
I can't remember what race it was. I'm going to say Austria. I'm sure the chat will correct me, where they completely sacrificed getting into Q3 3, and then they actually ended up having a really good race because everyone else was just useless on the softs at the start, and it ended up working perfectly, and the race came to them at the end. I'm sure Sainz was like flying at the end because he had this big tire advantage. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what people go for.
I'd love to see the tyre graphic right now.
I'd love to just, they have all this info, and all we want to see is just a little circle next to all those numbers.
Only for the ones that are out there, because that's information that they have.
Yeah. Because they have it there on that graphic, but that's not for every single person. So just have a red circle next to Verstappen, a yellow circle next to Sainz.
We don't need outlap. I want to get rid of the outlap graphic. Like the changing from the grey to the white shows that they're on track. That's all you need to know.
Yeah. Because now we can't see the times, and you forget.
In this interim, you can tell, chat, we've just gone into a little bit of analysis on how we would do the broadcast better.
How we would do the graphics.
Because, there's nothing else to currently commentate on at the moment.
Yeah, they're all on their outlaps. Apart from Sainz, who's now starting his...
Finally.
Quick lap.
Yeah, so Verstappen 27.4, Ricciardo did a 27.2. That is a big old slipstream that he picked up.
Into turn together 1. On track at the moment, though, the McLarens. So...
that looks like he's practically stopped around the first few corners, but that he's actually pushing. What Sainz his first sector looking like? There's not a huge amount of time to lose. Oh. Yeah, I was going to say it looked really slow.
Yeah.
And it was.
Backed off. Is he doing a
bed-in lap? Yeah, maybe. Not sure. Here's Lando Norris.
Not towing Ricciardo this time.
No. Why is Lando out on mediums? Why is Lando out on mediums? Does he not have any other soft tyres to put on? Surely he does. Maybe he's trying.
Are good in that first sector, aren't they? That's without a tow.
What did he do?
He was 0.03 off Verstappen.
Yeah. Yeah, they're very quick in a straight line from what it seems, but probably lose quite a bit of time in this middle sector, lacking a bit of downforce potentially. Why are they always having different rear wing sponsors? I swear that's
they are. Again. Every race they change.
So Verstappen to Norris, it's going to be half a second. How's this last sector looking? Yeah, so they must have not had any fresh sets of softs left.
So no one's really bothered with this Yuki gamble then?
No.
After all. It's because I tweeted about it.
Perez is still in the pits, by the way, Tommy.
That's brave.
That screams to me that there's a problem.
Oh, he's lucky that Lando's...
Surely they have a problem. They would not have kept him in again. Gasly's 81 thousandths down on Verstappen's time. Vettel goes 11th.
Gasly's going to improve. That knocks Perez. I think Perez might just be all right.
Hamilton goes fastest by 9 thousandths of a second. Oh, Gasly, that's horrendous. He's still probably going to improve. Yeah, he does.
He will.
P5.
So Perez goes down, but I guess Ricciardo's not going to improve. Sainz isn't going to improve. Norris isn't going to improve.
I mean, that is brave.
That is a very, very brave.
Yellow flag. Oh,
Giovinazzi. Well, that's the session over then.
Oh, no, he's moving. Green flag. Oh, that's screwed Carlos Sainz's lap in P9.
That's one way to help Perez out.
Yeah, he was paid by the Mexican fans. Russell, half a second down on Norris. Yeah, he's not going to make it.
Over.
Oh,
so that looks to be it, I think.
Norris is currently the driver at risk.
What a sort of bizarre end to that session.
That's very bizarre.
Sort of
Russell over the line, P13. So he won't start last. To be honest, he may not lose that many positions because there's 4 drivers starting at the back of the grid.
Surprised? Well, no.
So it's Vettel, Raikkonen, Russell, Giovinazzi, Ocon, the 5 dropping out.
So every driver did just decide there's absolutely no way I want to start on the softs.
Oh, has he hit the wall? Oh, he's literally... I reckon he's absolutely got away with that, old Gio. He's literally slapped it bang
He
on.
slapped it bang on the side, yeah.
Well, there you go. There's Q2 over. No real surprises apart from Sonoda popping it in P3, but he'll have a big old struggle for tomorrow's race with that. But maybe AlphaTauri just wanted the track position.
Well, he's starting last anyway, so he's just
Oh yeah, of course. Sonoda is. Yeah, of course.
Maybe he's just going to start from the
Sonoda is
pits.
starting
I
from
don't
the
know.
back.
Maybe it's just a confidence boost. Who knows? AlphaTauri have done some very strange strategy calls this year.
Yeah.
Especially in mixed conditions.
Ocon, I'm just hearing on his team radio saying he couldn't go fast because of the yellow flag, but it doesn't really matter because he's starting at the back as well. They all start at the back. Tommy, what happens?
You start at the back.
Tommy, what happens? Is it? Do you get preference if you're the first person to announce that you're taking a penalty? How is it decided?
I remember looking at it and it's completely slipped my mind because I think if you no, because they all start last. I cannot remember.
Because obviously, if they have more than 20 places or whatever, obviously that then decides who starts in front of who.
Yeah, because they all drop back. But if they've all, because I don't think their qualifying times will count. Katie might know. Let me ask her.
I'm sure Katie is watching and is writing right now after ferociously studying the. Oh my goodness gracious me! No wonder Sergio didn't go out. I've just seen, and we'll probably see it very shortly, Tommy. He absolutely yeeted his front wing through turn 2. He mounted the curb, Perez, and his front wing literally went into the ground.
Jeez.
Like, it's still attached, but that did not look very healthy for the Mexican. Yuki pit lane start to get new tyres. Yeah, probably, maybe. We'll see. I am so hungry, Tommy. It's frightening.
You didn't prepare.
Well, I didn't think it'd be a red flag. You know,
we'd be. Oh yeah,
we'd be done and out the door by now.
Yeah, that's true. They're just showing the Russell Latifi pit lane.
Maybe we'll see the Perez thing shortly. Maybe.
So Katie isn't 100% sure either, but she believes it's who qualifies highest, which is what we thought.
Makes sense.
So, which makes sense, and maybe that's why someone like Sonoda is just trying to go out and do a good lap because you're gaining 4 places rather than starting dead last. You know, you've actually gained 4 places. So if you qualify really well,
yeah, I mean it's handy, isn't it? So I guess that's probably why everyone tried to at least make it through. I don't know. Is this live or like 10 minutes behind? Carl, it's about 45 seconds behind. Thought the feed froze there. Right, what happened? I don't know what happened. Maybe something happened. Q3. Oh.
So Hamilton was actually fast.
I said Q3, not Siri, for God's sake.
So Sky just showing this Williams incident on repeat, which fair enough. But
I'm gonna blow my nose. So keep talking, Tommy.
I'm very interested that Hamilton and Verstappen are 0.09 apart. I did not see this coming at all. Hamilton is 9.4. out of 10 in the corners.
Oh, that is
Verstappen is
fantastic
only
insight.
9.3.
I love insight
So
like
there
that.
you go.
Oh, we're hearing from Fernando Alonso.
To be fair, Alonso starting 16th. It just gives him a better run to cut turn 1 round the outside of everyone.
Surely that is not quicker. Surely. Like, how much of a mug would he look if he outbraked himself, in inverted commas, and then just crashed straight into the wall trying to do something?
Or like accelerated on the grass and just spun and
Yeah.
then just it went into the wall or something.
You won't be able to go over the grass very quickly, but then that first couple of corners is very, very...
Hamilton did
difficult.
it. What year was it?
Yeah, but he went straight over, didn't he? Like, rather than having to go all the way to the left. So Hamilton could potentially challenge for pole, which is something I didn't really expect to be saying.
Are they towing? Is Hamilton getting towed by Bottas? Does anyone know?
I can't imagine.
Because they've not been showing it if he has.
We haven't seen it so far this qualifying session. How long till qualifying starts? Because my phone decided to pause things. Tommy?
Say again?
How long does it say till qualifying starts for you?
It doesn't.
What?
I've got replays.
Ah, it'll come up in a minute.
Oh, so Sonoda was... Yeah, Sonoda towed Gasly.
Good lad. Makes sense.
5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1.
I want one of your
Go.
beautiful little quick pauses. One of those absolutely... Boop, boop.
Bip, bip. 4, 3,
Oh,
2,
goodness gracious.
1.
We're basically in the same room.
He's so good at
Okie dokie, Q3. Sorry, Q3 is on the way.
Right, I'm going to end this poll. Let's do a new poll on the...
Let's do a new poll. Get a new poll out for us, lad. Who's getting poll?
Imagine
28% said Perez. Wow.
10% said Hamilton, and I imagine that has changed.
2% said Bottas. That is a madness.
Should we just Hamilton, Verstappen, who gets pole?
I think you should do something different. Who starts 10th?
Who starts 10th?
Yeah.
I mean, Sonoda. But,
savage. Oh, yeah, true. Who wins, Ferrari or McLaren?
Yeah.
Who wins the qualifying battle?
Who's the first non-Red Bull Merc?
Okay. Right, we got both the Ferraris and both the Red Bulls out there at the moment. Would you change your 5th place, Tommy?
I would have Verstappen, Hamilton, Perez, Bottas.
Gasly. Lovely. Have you done the poll? I can't see it.
No, I'm just doing it now.
Take longer. Are you doing it at the end of Q3?
Should I do teams or drivers?
Drivers. So put Gasly, Leclerc, Sainz,
or
and Ricciardo.
Probably going to Sainz.
Sainz hasn't got a penalty, has he?
No.
No.
Oh yeah, I guess because Lando and Yuki have, so
yeah.
They're not going to. Who is the first Red Bull? Let's go.
Here we go then. Danny Rick to set the fastest first sector of anybody ever in existence. Here it comes. Oh, look at this. Bottas and Hamilton very close as well.
That Bottas is towing him.
Look how close Ricciardo is to Norris. I want to see that. I want to see the toe. Show us the toe.
Oh, yeah, they're towing, aren't they? Ricciardo,
show us the toe.
You can see it on the graphic.
Why aren't you showing us the toe?
Oh, no,
Verstappen's not even on a lap, for God's sake.
And AlphaTauri, you can see them doing it down the main straight.
Yeah, that wasn't as good, I don't think.
So, Red Bull aren't towing. Are Merc? I think they are going to, you know.
Surely not.
I reckon
Ferrari
Bottas is
aren't.
doing.
Here we go then. Verstappen into T1.
Oh, why has the graphic disappeared now? Mercedes are about to do it.
Perez 27.2. That's a very good first sector. But not purple. I reckon Danny Rick's probably got that. Oh, yeah. Verstappen's a little bit slower than Perez through the first sector. Is Danny Rick about to get pole position?
Imagine. Oh, Slidey McGee. That was a massive.
The commentary's coming through a little bit for you there, Tommy, mate. Just FYI.
Demolitor. Oh my word!
Perez,
see how close Perez was to the
sector.
McLaren. So Lando's backing off because he's just done his toe lap.
Verstappen quicker through the middle sector. Bottas fastest in the first. Gasly's displaced Ricciardo at the top. That's pretty impressive. Both of those towing. Let's see then. Perez first to set a lap time of the big guns. 16.3. What does Verstappen do in response? Is he going to go faster? Just about, only by a tenth.
Not a huge
Gasly's only 2 tenths back.
Bottas is flying.
Bottas fastest in both the first and middle sector. What is going on? This was supposed to be a Red Bull domination. Hamilton's not doing any purple. 2 tenths. Bottas is 2 tenths up.
Bottas is on it.
Oh, a little bit squirrely. Surely this could be a 15.
What a lap from Bottas.
Oh, Valtteri. Oh, Hamilton's second. What in the Mercedes 1-2 is this about? What?
Wow.
Bottas. That's exactly what I'm about to tweet. Bottas?
Looks like Mercedes took the sandbags off.
Wow. A 15.8. 3.5 tenths back is Verstappen.
I can't believe that.
Wow. Oh, they're showing us the... That's the worst... we locked up. Well, it doesn't matter. It's Norris. Oh, hello. Yeah, Alonso's 100% doing that in the race. Look how quickly Lando just got 100%. Over that.
Yeah, you can do it easily.
That's definitely quicker.
That's Alonso's line. So what's Verstappen done? That's not 3 tenths, though.
That's a tenth. Look at how the front wing hits the ground there. It's mad.
My word.
Goodness gracious.
What a lap. What a lap from Bottas, that is.
Now, what do they do? What do Red Bull do? Do they sacrifice Perez's next lap here to give him a slipstream? But then if they haven't practiced it, Tommy...
Yeah, exactly, so...
Bottas, you naughty man.
Since he got his deal, he's been driving very well, to be fair.
Bottas to be re-signed and Hamilton losing his seat for next year? What are you saying? So let's have a look then. So Bottas fastest from Hamilton. So Mercedes 1-2 ahead of Verstappen and Perez on the second row. Then it's Gasly, 3 tenths clear of the next rival of Charles Leclerc P6. Danny Rick 7th, Carlos Sainz 8th, Yuki Tsunoda 9th, and Lando Norris 20 seconds back in 10th. I don't think he's going to bother setting a lap time, although he did seem like he was trying to. Has he got anyone to beat in this session? Yeah, Tsunoda. I guess he's got to beat Tsunoda. That's the fight for who starts like 16th.
I can't believe
fantastic lap from Gasly.
How has this happened?
So Valtteri Bottas has levelled up, fair to say. What happens in this last bit of quali, Tommy? What happens in this last bit of quali? Bottas, Hamilton, Verstappen, Perez, Gasly. How does it change?
Hamilton pips Bottas.
Ooh.
And what is going on with Red Bull? Can't believe this. 3/10 clear, aren't they? And Gasly is quite a long way, it has to be said, ahead of Leclerc, Ricciardo. What's the poll looking like? What were people saying? 39. It's now changed more to Gasly now. People have said.
Yeah.
I would have been very curious to see how it was before the first runs, but this is I'm absolutely
baffled.
flabbergasted. Yeah.
I tell you why this is happening, Tommy, because I've written a
we all
script.
predicted.
I've written a script about
why
the
Red Bull are
altitude
better.
and why Mexico's the perfect stomping ground for them to get a great result. And now they're P3 and 4. Sorry, mate. That's on me. That one.
I can't believe that.
It's not over yet. Max might find the balance, but 3.5 tenths is a flipping long way. But then again, he's only a tenth ahead of Perez, so it's not usually what we tend to see, is it? You get a lovely slipstream down towards
as
turn
well.
One,
I'm gonna say it. Verstappen. No disrespect to Perez, but the fact that Verstappen's only a 10th clear of Perez, maybe there's more time for Verstappen to.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was insinuating. I'm glad we're on the same page.
So you never know, but it's still 3/10, still a lot.
Yeah, they're not going to sacrifice Perez. They'll put him out in front of him to give him a distant tow, but they need Perez to really get in the mix as well, if possible.
Imagine if Verstappen pops it in between Bottas and Hamilton, and you've got Hamilton and Verstappen on 2 and 3 with Bottas in the lead.
Oh, with slipstreams McGee down towards turn 1.
You probably don't want to be in the lead on a track like this.
Well, what would happen is probably Bottas would make sure that wherever he is going down towards turn 1, he gives Hamilton the absolute toe of the century.
Yeah,
and then
100%.
It's probably going to be a 3-way pile up and Perez wins.
The crowd goes wild.
This goes wild. Right then, 1 minute and 43 seconds remaining. And this qualifying session is not over just yet. Sergio's dad looking very anxious. Perez ahead of Max.
This is it then. McLaren's towing each other again, as we can see on the graphic. Not seen that at all, though. Don't get to watch it.
I mean, I've never wanted to see that tow ever in my life. You know, it's not quite cool to see that happen.
Yeah.
Same for Tsunoda and Gasly again.
Because it's done, and then they can cut back to this now. Now they've started the lap, but just show it.
Yeah. Here we go then. Q3. One final lap for all of the contenders. Verstappen getting a distant tow. Ferrari have not bothered at all with Leclerc and Sainz. Let's have a look and see into turn 1. Verstappen good through there, it seems.
Oh, the force that it takes on that wing.
Perez, it's improved. 38 thousandths down on Bottas. What's Verstappen? 66 thousandths down. They're both improving, though.
They are improving.
He was slower than Perez last time round as well, to be fair. It's that middle sector that Max comes into his own.
Perez is a little close to Verstappen here. Obviously, they know what they're doing more than me, but that's a little bit.
Bottas is improving again.
That looked like track limits to me.
Track limit. Oh, Perez is off.
Oh, he's made it. Oh, and an AlphaTauri.
Oh, Tsunoda's probably just given the tow. Verstappen's down. Bottas is done. Oh, Perez has binned it. Well, not binned it, but bottled it in front of Max, which probably has not helped at all either.
No. Can Hamilton improve and take it from Bottas now?
Max needs the greatest final sector of his life. Oh, he's going to do a Lance. No,
not even close.
Bottas improving. Hamilton 21,000 down.
Hamilton's going to do it, isn't he?
Oh my God, this is going to be so close. Bottas round the final corner. Can he keep it on the? It's pretty nice.
Hamilton's going to do it because
Bottas to the line. Does he improve? No, he doesn't. No. Hamilton just has to improve.
Hamilton's going to do it.
No, he doesn't. Oh wow!
No one improved.
After all that, nobody improved. Wow, Sainz out-qualifies Leclerc.
Gasly was best of the rest then. And
Norris didn't set a lap. Wow. Okay.
Mercedes 1-2.
As if
So we
it's
had
Mercedes 1-2.
So it's all about this season is mad. Oh, where's Prez just
Perez
pulled
has
to the side of the
stopped.
track?
Oh,
Oh no, he's in.
oh no,
he's
he's in part fair.
It looked
like
like
he's on the track, didn't it?
Yeah, it's because they go into that little bit. Here we go. What's happened? Oh
hold
no,
on.
it's an AlphaTauri. Oh, that could have been bad.
Oh, Sonoda, come on, fella.
And that's not going to help Max's lap either. Oh no, it's cost Max as well.
Oh, who was that?
Oh.
Who was that towards? Oh, big old luck up there as well. So it's Bottas on pole position from Hamilton and Verstappen. Then it's Perez, Gasly, Sainz, Ricciardo, Leclerc, Tsunoda, Norris. Of course, Tsunoda and Norris will take their penalties. Wow. Wowee. Bottas on pole gives Hamilton the slipstream. Lets Hamilton lead into turn one. Lovely stuff. Gonna have to change my script.
Who had a Bottas pole? Oh my days! What is this season?
That is... Well, it's a role reverse, isn't it? Red Bull turned up Dakota that was supposed to be a Merc track.
Yeah, exactly. You just can't... There's no
baseline anymore. There's no. This is their track.
Yeah,
which should make a very,
the
very
script
interesting...
has been
rewritten. Go on, Bottas.
Max is not happy, is he? Of all the... I know it wasn't like a complete block, but when it's an AlphaTauri that's messing up the lap, it's the kind of thing that I think conspiracy theories would be thinking that AlphaTauri would be used to mess up Mercedes, not the Red Bull team.
Turn one's going to be very interesting. Very interesting indeed.
Oh, yes, slipstream.
Yeah.
Max might not be...
we could see a serious Max dive
Lewis,
bomb.
Yeah, Lewis. And also, like Max, if Max gets a good start, he's going to want to get straight into Bottas's slipstream, but so's Lewis.
Oh, Bottas will immediately move over to Hamilton's slipstream. 100%. And then Max is going to probably be a sitting duck, to be honest.
And then Prez is going to have to bump draft Max down the straight.
And then we see a Mark Webber Valencia. Hopefully not. Interesting. Well, there you go then. Guys, thank you so much for watching this qualifying watch-along. An interesting turn-up for the books nonetheless. Should make for a very interesting race tomorrow. Here's Frank. It's Frank Cam. If you haven't seen Frank Cam before, Team WTF1 members watch our podcast live on a Monday afternoon.
Yawn if Bottas is going to win the World Championship for AlphaTauri next year. Alfa Romeo.
Clip that just in case. Probably worth mentioning as well, we've just released a WTF1 annual for the Christmas shopping. It's up now on our website, so go check that out. It's actually been received very well, hasn't it, Tommy? Which has been very nice. So thank you to anybody who has pre-ordered already. Leave a like before you go, because it shows that you love us and that you've enjoyed your time with us. And it's been a red flag as well, so I think that really does deserve a thumbs up. Let's get us over 1K likes. You know, that's the standard here. Tommy, final thoughts.
Final thoughts. That has just made this race even more exciting. Never thought I'd say a Mercedes 1-2 would make the race exciting, but that's where we are in 2021. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, Mercedes being on the front row probably makes the championship even closer when we go to the next round. Maybe. We'll see. We will see. But that's it. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. Remember, Internet Special Reactions will be out tomorrow with a slightly snotty me. Monday podcast, as always. We'll have an F101 going out as well. So look forward to that. Thank you, everybody, once again. Sorry for being slightly ill. Frank will be the host next time if we're too unwell. Looks like he actually responded to what I was
He
saying there.
did. He looked straight at the camera then. He was like, I'm ready for this.
Oh, I was literally about to say Frank yawn if. Frank.
Yawn if you're going to be
Frank, no, yawn. Frank, yawn if there's going to be a turn 1 collision. Lift him up. We can't see him.
Okay.
Frank, yawn if there's going to be a turn 1 collision. Frank, yawn if there's going to be a turn 2 collision. Frank, yawn if Perez is going to win. Well, there you go, guys. There you go. It's a Perez win. And what was the other yawn? I can't remember now.
Bottas wins the championship with Alfa Romeo next year.
Wow. Let's see if either
bold...
of those work. Thank you
Frank
so much.
Frank is going for some bold predictions.
To Frank for that one. That's quite something. But yeah, everybody have a lovely evening, afternoon, morning, wherever you are. And we'll see you for the podcast, I guess, if you're watching me and Tommy on Monday. If not, IBR tomorrow. Bye. 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 Bye.